Hello, now I will give information about the Christianity in Azerbaijan. The history of Christianity in Azerbaijan practically begins with emergence of the Albanian Church. In general, this church holds a specific place in the history of Christian religion. The territory of the Caucasian Albania is considered one of the places of origin of the first Christian communities. Registration of the Alban with the Christian religious community is a significant event on its character, contents, religious, and political importance. Orthodoxy, Catholicism, and Protestantism, as well as various sectarian communities, present the Christianity in Azerbaijan. According to the statistics, about 4% of the population of Azerbaijan are Christians. In the country, practically there are all currents of Christianity. In Azerbaijan, there live the Christian parishioners of Orthodox, Catholic, Lutheran, and Protestant churches and parishioners of historical Albanian Church. Most of the Christian persecution in Azerbaijan comes from government officials at various levels ranging from the country's central government that imposes restrictive legislation to local authorities and police who raid religious meetings, detain believers, and confiscate religious materials. No religious activities beyond state-run and state-controlled institutions are allowed. Another source of persecution comes from the Muslim community, such as family, friends, local imams, and etc., which opposes evangelization among Muslims. If indigenous people convert to Christianity, they will face pressure and occasionally physical violence from their families, friends, and local community to force them to return to their former faith. The government of Azerbaijan monitors the activities of religious groups closely. While on paper the country is secular and religion is tolerated. However, churches are subject to excessive surveillance by the government. Russian Orthodox churches experience the least problems from the government because they don't usually attempt to make contact with the Azerbaijani population. Its indigenous Christianity with a Muslim background who faced the most severe persecution both by the state and from family, friends, and community. Some converts will be locked for long periods and be beaten. Local militia will preach against them, and they may eventually be expelled from their communities. As a result, converts will do their best to hide their new faith, becoming secret believers. At the moment, there are at least 144 subjects of Christian heritage on the territory of Azerbaijan, and most of them are objects of the 9th and 19th centuries. It means for almost 2,000 years, the people of Azerbaijan have not caused any damage to this building, hadn't demolished and hadn't destroyed, hadn't rebuilt them. So why should we suddenly begin to destroy them now? Maybe it's worth asking the Armenians why, during the 27 years of occupation, the monuments of the Christian heritage of Caucasian Albania were not protected at all? Or is it worth asking the Armenians where dozens of monuments of Islamic historic and cultural heritage have gone? Just a little piece of example what occupants were doing on the territory of Azerbaijan with Christian and Islam heritage.